Good morning. Hello, everybody. Hello. Jules, how are you? Jules swims with some dolphins. Thank you, my Jules. Today we got the hearts. Hello, Jules. Andrew the Believer. Thank you for the heart me. Erasmus World. Thank you. Kisses from Marengo Marquez. Let's go. Trinity. Kay Braden, good morning to you. Zen. Happy Friday, Paul Miranda, Richard Wernikowski, JJ the Challenger, Jesmond Cook, Gurpreet. How you doing over there, Gurpreet? What's up, Mr. Curtis? Friday the 13th. Zen Method. And Christopher Miller, user. Make sure we're tapping. If you're here for the first time, hit the follow button. We are on every day for you, Monday through Sunday. That's our whip zone this morning. There she is. That's the whip zone. We are at a, let me change this. We are currently in a neutral state. Bearish. Bullish position 1 to the upside. Hello, Adrian. The fro. I can't wait to shave the fro. Let's go. Let's go. Michelle. Boom. Thank you, Michelle. Everyone be like Michelle. Powder. How are you, Powder? Thank you, Michelle, for the how are yous. K. Braden. Thank you, my K. Braden. Good morning. We're at 5,000 likes. All we ask that you do is tap the screen, share it live, donate if and when you can. Really pushes that ALGO out to new heights. Yulina, good morning. Eric Booth, good morning. Israel, good morning. We had a VIPers yesterday. So many green trades. Congratulations to you all. How does it feel? How does it feel to have that much green in that room, huh? How does it feel? Bill Boyle, thank you for the lightning bolt, the chili, and the goats. Appreciate it. All right, currently right now we are neutral. We are in a bullish position. Right here, 674, we got our first level of resistance. And right behind it on the 15-minute, we have another level of resistance, okay? We're also going to give you support levels to the downside. As always, traders, you must know where your major support and resistance are. You must know what state your stock is in, what position your stock is in, and what part of the market cycle you are in before you make a trade. So to the upside, our first stop will be 674. 674 will be the first level of resistance, and then 676.50 will be your second level of resistance to the upside. To the downside, you got to get under Miss Whip Zone right here, 665.90, and then you'll have room down to 662.50 and 662 hold number over here to the downside. And then we have room down to 657 with a retest of 662.50. What else are we doing? Put it in the chat. Anything you want me to go over, doesn't matter what sector we're in, we will go over it for you as we head over to the Qs. Right now on the Qs, we are neutral. We're in a bearish neutral state. We're in a bullish position too, to the upside here. Remember, traders, when we are in a bearish state in a bullish position, what you must do, all right, most people have no clue what state or position their stock is in, so it gets a little rough. Right now, we got room up to 605. 605 will be your first level of resistance here. Major level of resistance up here around 605. But remember the state of your stock. It is Friday, no follow through Friday, so be careful. Under 597, you have room down to 591 this morning on the Qs. Shabazz with the roses, John McGarvey. Microsoft. Let's see what we got on old Mike. Right now on Microsoft, we are in a neutral state. We are in the whip zone this morning here on Microsoft. Microsoft's got some resistance above it here. It's going to be some resistance above this big boy. All right. But we will mark it out for you this morning. Here we go on Microsoft. Neutral, whip zone, under 401.70. We have room down to 398. 398, but of course, we always have to worry about that 400 level. So this will be your first level of support to the downside, and then 398 will be your second level of support. Back over 404.30, we got room up to 406.50. You're also going to watch that 407 number and retest it before you make a move up to 409 this morning, my beautiful traders. Let's move that over a smidge. There we go, and now we're good. Hammer! Ulina! Boom! Thank you so much. SanDisk. All right, this is what we got on good old Sandy here. SanDisk, we are in a neutral state. We're in a bullish position. Right now, we're running into the granddaddy of them all on the 5-minute, okay? So you got to be careful because right now you're flirting with that 5-minute. All righty, here we go. Back to the execution time frame. Above 629.66, you got room up to 656 to the upside here on SanDisk. As always, this is not financial, investment, or tax advice. This is for education purposes only, and you must trade at your own risk. Under 613.93, we have room down to 595, but you got to watch that 600 level first before you come down to 595. What else are we looking at, my beauties? Tesla! All right, Tesla, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in a bullish position one. Watch the old 5-minute Grandaroonie right there. Whoa, we got a 15-minute one before the 5-minute. Oh, boy, you better watch that sucker, okay? Remember, traders, it is no follow-through Friday, so be careful. So what do we got here on Tesla? We have to get over the $400 level right here. Above 400, you'll have room up to 403 this morning on Miss Tesla. And then ultimately 409 with a retest right here of 403. To the downside, under 395, we have room down into this support level right here. 388 and 386 area to the downside on Miss Tesla. Apple, yo. All right, Apple Rooney. We are in a narrow state on Apple. We are in position one on Apple. How did we do in the markets yesterday, everybody? Were we green or were we red yesterday in the markets? Were we green or were we red? As we finish off Apple here. All right, here we go on Apple. We are narrow. We are in position one. This goes out to everybody. Alert, alerts out on Apple, we got room up to this resistance. 259. I'm feeling good today, so I'm going to give it to everybody. 259 is your first stop on Apple. To the downside, under the whip zone, you have room down to 252. And of course, we have an alert out on Apple. Tesla we just did, we'll come back to it, okay? What else are we looking at? Or MU and then Oracle. Oracle, we are narrow. We are in the bullish position here on Oracle. We're flirting with that 5-minute 200 right now, so be careful, my traders, all right, my beauties. Be careful because we're flirting with that 200 right there. And we have some more resistance up. We'll go over it here right now. Here we go, back to the execution time frame. Above 412.17, we have room up to 424. 424 right now. This is a resistance to the upside, so we have to get over this for a move up to 424. Back under 411.41, we have room back down to the top of 407. Remember this. You got to see if you can break through this level. If you can't, you're coming back down this way. If you break through, retest it for that move up to the upside here of 424. Google, let's do it. Welcome to my house. Right now we are narrow on the Googaroonies. Narrow. Position 2 to the upside. Bam! Right there we got Mr. Granddaddy. There he is. There he is. All right, let's see what we got. Bam. All right, here we go on the Googsters. Right now, narrow. We got major resistance right there. You got a 200 and a 20. Tracy with the $2 super chat over there on the YT. Let's go, my beauties. 306, 307 area, major resistance. We got to get over this with a retest for a move up to 313 this morning here on the Googsters. Back under 302.96, you got room down to 301. 301 on the Googer. AMD, good job, KK. We got to finish off these hearts. Let's go. Hammer that last heart. Thank you for the follows, everybody. I truly appreciate that. I truly appreciate that. Whatever you want to go over, put them in the chat, and we will go over them for you. All right, let me find, we have to do, because it's on the list. Keep tapping, my beauties. Share the live out. Right now, we have 6 shares. 6 shares. Pathetic. All right, here we go, my beauties. We got 3 galaxies on the board. 3 galaxies. John McGarvey, thank you so much. Stevie B. John McGarvey. Shelley Stringer. Boom! Thank you so much, Mr. McGarvey and Shelley Stringer. All right, currently right now on Coin, we are neutral. Bullish state to the upside here on Coin. As you see these white lines coming up on the board, these are major support and resistance levels, my beautiful traders. So make sure you know where these levels are. Michelle Marbell and Zed Method. Boom! Thank you, my beauties. Currently bearish neutral, bullish position. We got room up to 202.50. 202.50, okay? Back under, oh, I'm coming up, DW. Under 198.37, watch the whole number here. Then you have room down to 196 on coin this morning. Back over to AMD for our amazing DW. WWW. Yesterday when I was live in the afternoon on the SPY, remember we drew out that support? Never broke it. Told you. All right, we are in a bear, and then it was choppy the rest of the day. Told you. All right, we are in a bearish neutral state, position 2 here on AMD. Also, congratulations to all our new VIP members. This weekend, take advantage of the VIP for the low price of $50 a month. You'll have all weekend to learn and study, so Monday you will come in at least with a fighting chance, my beauties, okay? You need a fighting chance. And the more you learn from us, the better you're going to get. You are going to head over to the VossTrading.com. The link is in the bio, or you could just type this in to your browser. Right there, the VossTrading.com. Come become part of the VIP family. AMD, you have room up to 202.50. 202.50. Back under 197. We have room down to 194 on AMD. IONQ. Currently, right now on IONQ, we are in a neutral state, and we are in the whip zone this morning on IONQ. All right, what we're going to do right now, my beautiful, beautiful viewers and traders, is we're going to hammer some donuts. Let's go get those donuts. Also, thank you so much for all the donations. It goes a long way. We appreciate each and every one of you. Helps the stream out tremendously. All right, here we go. IONQ. We are in a bearish neutral state. Under $33, we have room down to $32. Back over $33.68, we're going to watch that whole number right there of $34. And then you have room up to $34.50 and $35 on IONQ. Miss Oracle, then we're going to head over to Miss Market. Let's see what we got. All right, as we pull this back on Oracle, we are in a bearish neutral state. Yes, it is. Back over 161. We have room up to 164. Please, before you take that trade, you are in a narrow state, not in this current state that you are in. Back over 158.53. You got room down to 155. The trucking trader, no, because people will just copy instead of learn. We actually teach you how to trade. So you know how to trade, and you don't have to copy off somebody else. Jay Gilbert, Christopher, Mike S., Bill Boyle, Sierra. Thank you so much for the donuts and the donations. Meta. Can I ask a question? Why are so many people more interested in copying somebody's trades than learning how to actually trade? Why? I want an answer from you. Why? Why do you want to copy somebody? Because the person you're copying doesn't know what they're doing either. I triple bottom down here. I hate to break it to you. You just go around looking for people you can copy, and it never works out. Lazy, I guess. Kevin Mahan with a $50 super chat. Boom! Holy moly! W's in the chat for Kevin Mahan. He goes, here's some YT donuts. I'm green since I joined the VIP. It's worth every penny. Thank you, Voss, for everything you do, and you're first to get my last name correct. VIPer, $50 super chat. We love you, Kevin Mahan. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much. Holy moly. Thank you, guys. Folks, get in that VIP. You're going to change your life. Right now, neutral state, position 2. You got room down to 627. 627 will be your first level of support here on Meta. And then 603. Thank you, Kevin Mahan. You the man. Above 641.50, You got room up to 649 and 651. Whoa, as you come up to this level here on Meta, major resistance, okay? IWM, let's go. Thank you for those donuts, everybody. I appreciate you. All right, traders. We got the beautiful horseshoe on the board. The beautiful horseshoe. Do you see they changed the gift gallery on us? We ain't never filling that thing. You see that thing? Everyone's complaining about it on all their lives. Them United Staters are greedy bastards. We are in a neutral state currently here on IWM. You have room up to 252. That'll be your first stop. And 254 this morning on IWM. Back to the downside. Under 247, we got room down to 244. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Amazon. All right, we are in a narrow state here on Amazon. Position 1. Watch that 200 right in our way. Boom, another 200. Boom, another 220. We're going to go over this for you because a lot of you would have went long here on Amazon. No, no, no. All right, here we go. Amazon, we do have room. Listen to me, traders. We have room up to 212. This is your resistance to the upside on Amazon once you hit 212. That is our, does anyone want to trade into that box right there? That a lot of resistance up there. This is going to be a major, major, major supply area right here. Major supply area. Just mark that down. All right. Between 212 and 213. Back over 208.70. You got room down to 207 and 205 respectively. Learning is hard. Yes, it is. But embrace the journey of learning how to trade because you're going to go on a roller coaster ride. It's going to make you such a better person, such a stronger person. I'm telling you. Let's go, Chalet Stringer. Yes, we love this game. XOM. Thank you for all the follows. If you're new, give us a follow. We're on every day. We'll be on tomorrow. We'll be on Sunday. We're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. We are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone currently on XOM. We may have a special guest on this weekend. Yeah. The wizard has some friends. All right, here we go on XOM. Currently above 155. We got room up to 156 and 157. XOM under 153.46. You have room down to 152. Everybody listen, XOM. Alert out on Apple and XOM this morning. Free Friday, I call it. MSTR. Usually to get the alerts, you have to be in the VIP. But today, I'm being generous because I love you guys. We are in a narrow state, MSTR. We are in a bullish position to the upside here, okay? So we are looking for our resistance levels. Our next level of resistance. Bam. Right there. All right, here we go on MSTR. Narrow, but we're all the way up in this position currently, my beauties. That is our move to the upside currently, okay? This is our move to the upside currently. You have support right here. You have support here at 142.50. It's not a whole number. Under 142.50 with a retest, you may be coming back to 139, 140 area. So mark that down, okay, my beautiful traders? But if you can hold this 142.50 with an event, you have room up to 148 and 150 on MSTR. The Whip Zone night. You learn all about the Whip Zone in the VIP. You got to know what the Whip Zone is every morning, or you are going to have a rough time at it. The VossTrading.com. That is where you go to get into the VIP, or you click the link in the bio, or just type it into your browser. The VossTrading.com. PLTR. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Pop up. Molly, John McGarvey, Christopher, Jake Gilbert, Paulo with the donuts and the horseshoes. Boom! Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, we are in a narrow state here on PLTR. We are narrow. The problem is we got a lot of resistance above us and a lot of support below us. So PLTR, here's what we got. We are narrow. You have room up to 156. 156, mark that level down. That is a doozy up there, all right? So you do have room up to 156. Be careful with these pivots here, okay? It'll be a choppy one getting up there, but you do have room up to 156. Now, to the downside. This is what we got for support. Holy moly. We got a lot of support down there, okay? So if you come back down this way, whoop, 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 between 153 and 152, we got a lot of support. You got to get under 152. Under 152, and then you have a nice channel in here down to 150. Now you might know why I'm such a goddamn good trader. Because I know where everything is. Tesla, yes it is. They don't call me the GOAT for nothing. Just kidding. All right, we are in a bearish neutral state. We got to get over the $400 level here. Above 400, you have room up to 403 and 409 to the upside. Under 395, clearing, nothing here. You have room down to 388 and 385. As you come down into this area here, we got support, 388. You're welcome, DW. What are we using for our levels? Multiple time frames, DJ. Multiple higher time frames, not just one. You'll learn how to trade, DJ, in the VIP on multiple time frames. So in the VIP, my beauties, as we head over to NQ, we're going to do a little NQ for you, all right? As you can see, these are the levels from yesterday. Okay? Boom. And there she is. Boom! As we put these out. You are going to learn in the VIP how to trade on 5 time frames. You're going to have them all up like this. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're going to have an execution time frame and other time frames, and we're going to teach you how to scan back and forth like a professional. All right? All right, here we go on NQ. We are in a wide state. It's getting a little wide here on NQ. Getting a little wide. I want to be going along on this, especially with the granddaddy right there. You know, could get a little. Oh yes, we're not going long. Thank you, wide state. Everybody, cheer the wide state. You got to know what state you're in. Wide state. You have major resistance. Boom and boom, right there. 24,749. And 24,806. Major resistance, all right, to the upside. So I wouldn't go long if I was you. Under the whip zone, you got support here, 24,486 and 24,402. Mark those down. Thank you, Gurpreet. Thank you. And we love having you, Sue. You're doing phenomenal, baby. Nathan with the follow. Netflix. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be our VIP, but learn how to trade from somebody. Because you're just, a couple things. You're wasting time, you're losing money, and it's going to get worse because you're going to start building bad habits. Bad habit over bad habit over bad habit. and it's going to spiral out of control. All right, we are in a narrow state. We are in the whip zone currently on Netflix. Yes. It will spiral out of control. All right, here we go on Netflix. Above $95, you will have room up to right here, $95.50, and then $96 to the upside on Netflix. Above 95, okay? Those are your two resistance points to the upside. Now, back under the whip zone. Yes, it is. Under $94. We got a clearing. Whoop, down to $91. We're going to put this on alert. Alert out on Netflix. But to the upside, know that resistance right there. Roma! How you doing, huh? All right, Apple wishes alerts out on Apple. We have room up to 259. 259, and then you start to get dicey up here, okay? Back under 254.98, you have room down to 252. Let's go, my beauties. Let's finish off those horseshoes. Sue! Boom! Felicia. Christopher Miller with the squirrel. Andrew the Believer with the goat. Bill Boyle, thank you. Thank you so much. Nvidia. We forgot Miss Vids, huh? Let's do Vids. Can't forget Miss Vidia. She's my beauty. All right, we are in a narrow state on Nvidia. We're in a bullish position to the upside. Watch that 5-minute 200. You're going to be flirting with that bad boy. All right. Whoa, running right into the 1 hour. Oh, he's a granddaddy. All right. Hold on. Hold the fort, everybody. We are narrow. Now, listen, you have two granddaddies underneath you here, okay? Two, you better bet your hairy booty that you hold this right here, all right? Then you have room up to 188, okay, on Nvidia. Under these 200s, under 184.64, 184, 183, 182. That would be violence coming off those 200s if you can hold that. Okay? Just mark those down. Robinhood. Most people don't even know the 200s are there. They don't even know the granddaddies are there. They don't even have the granddaddy on their chart. They're looking at, I got to look at my VWAP. I got to look at my VWAP. VWAP never gets respected. VWAP. All right, here we go. And they use it. Why? Because YouTube told me to put it on. We are in a narrow stay position 2. You got room up to 77.61, 78, and 78.50 on Robinhood. To the downside, under 75.50, boom! You got room down to $74 here on the hood of Robin. No TikTok in India. Oh, yeah, that's right. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Right here, look. This is King of Gold. So King of Gold, first of all, has a fake photo, profile photo. And he says, high accuracy signals, daily market analysis, and advanced education, 100% free. Here's one guarantee I will tell you all. I want you all to go join him. After you lose our VIP, you're going to go to the VossTrading.com, and we'll clean up the mess that this person created for you, okay? And we're also going to report him for giving signals out, as it is illegal. All right, here we go. IWM. We are in a neutral state. No, wait a minute. IWM. Yep, we're neutral. Position 2. You got room up to 251. 251 and 254 on IWM. Under 247, we got room down to 244 on IWM. Wizzy. I got free signals for you guys. JL Hama. Thank you, JL Hama. Yes, it is. All right, we got roses on the board, my beauties. Thank you, Mr. Haba. I appreciate you. Love you. Run like hell, yeah. All right, Microsoft back over 404.30. We got room up to 407. 407 here, okay? So as you can see, let me show you this. 407 is right here. Okay? Your resistance level is right here at 40. What do you think happens between 407 and 406.47? What do you think happens in between there? Those price right there. Thank you for the follows, everybody. Appreciate you. What do you think happens? I'm going to show you right now. You ready? Whoop, whoop, whoop. Boom. That's where your wick is formed. Bam. To the upside. That is where your wicks are formed between the pivot price and the hold number. Bam, bam, when they're close together. So be careful. Be careful. Tesla! Bet you never knew that. We are in a bearish neutral state. You got room up to 403 and 408.60, 409 area here on a Tesla, okay? Back under 395, you got room down to 388. 388. And another thing traders do, I'll give you another freebie here. You see this box here between 388 and 385? Traders think, well, I got another $2 in here. This is where professionals are accumulating their shares to take a reversal, okay? Coin, let's go. Coin, we are neutral, bearish neutral. Let me see how big of a neutral stay. Oh, yeah, we're neutral. All right, we got the novice gap, VIP. I'll be looking at coin at the open off 202.50 or 203 area. If we get above this area, VIP, I will let it come up to 206 before I hammer that to the downside. But right now, with a novice gap, I'll be looking that way on coin. Let's go, my beauties. Yes, it is. Mariana Rodriguez. You're welcome, sweetheart. You are welcome. Paulo, how are you? Western Digital. Let's do it. Let's do it. We are in a, thank you, Christopher Miller, neutral position 2 to the upside here on WWDC. Let's go. Let's keep tapping. We're at 113. Can we get to 300,000? Teamwork makes the dream work. All right, here we go. WDC. Are we ready, my beauties? Neutral. You have room up to 268. 268. This area right here is major resistance to the upside. I'm going to tell you that right now. 268. Mark that down on the digital of Western. Back under 259.62. You have room back down to 246. This will be accumulation to go back that way. Okay? Under 259.62. I mean, when you're doing this so long, it's just like, durr. Oracle. People struggle with support and resistance. They can never get it right. All right, we are in a bearish neutral state. We are in the whip zone above 161, my beauties. We have room up to 164 and 165. I love you guys. Under 158.50, we have room down to 155 and 153. We are, if you came on this live today, you are under my protection now. So everyone, oh, Candy Mardiana Rodriguez and Candy. Boom! Thank you, Candy. And Miss Mariana. You came under my trading protection. Congratulations to you. And thank TikTok. Thank TikTok. Thank you, Tim, for the follow. Appreciate you. TSM. Can I fix your trading? Yes. If you're a hard worker, well, I'll fix your trading. We are in a bearish neutral state on TSM. Bearish neutral on TSM. But if you come into the VIP, you're not willing to work. Nobody can fix you. Vega Veg! Boom! Vega Veg! Him yours best. Thank you for the heartbeat. Bill Boyle, Michelle Mybell. Thank you so much, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Everyone's fixable. It's just a matter if you're willing to put the work in to get fixable. The easy part is fixing you. The hard part is you working, everybody. All right, we are in a bearish neutral state. Position 2, you got room up to 348. 348 here on TSM. Mark that down. Under 336.71, we have room down to 332. Remember, there's a lot of the dog ate my homework out there. Michelle Mabel just became a super fan. Yes, Candy. Thank you, Michelle Mabel and Candy. Love you both very much. BRK.B. You know how many times I've heard traders, and I just share this with you because I want you to learn from it, okay? By the way, these are, Chris, look, boom, 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 boom. All right, here we go. You know how many people say, Voss, I'm in this forever. I'm a monster. I never quit anything. Crickets. 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 You remember that guy, Will? Whatever happened to him? Who? That guy, Will. Remember, he was unstoppable. He said he never quit anything in his life. Will, remember Will? We are in a neutral state above 49.33. You have room up to 496 and 499. Back under 491, under the hold number. Do not trade into a hold number, okay? You'll have room down to 489 here on Berkshire. Suzette! Yes! Suzette! No, John, I don't announce who they are. Jessica Pylock, thank you. I appreciate you. How much to learn? Link is in the bio, Jose. Jose, 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 Jose. Come on, Jose. Google. The Googaroonies. We are narrow. We have major support here. All right. 306 major support. You got room up to 313. 313. Back under 306. With a retest, you'll have room down to 305. Okay? Even the other goop pre-quit. Did he? He quit? When? I don't know. When you people quit, I don't know who. I only deal with the non-quitters. Narrow state position 2 to the upside on AVGO. I'll be back, Voss. You know how many of those I get? I'll be back, Voss. I got to convince my wife to let me take out another grand. All right, here we go. I got to convince my wife this time's going to be the one. All right, here we go. On AVGO, narrow, we got room up to 340. 340 on, there he is, NK. 340. Under 334, you have room down to 330. You guys ever go to your wife when you lose and say, and she says, you're losing all our money. Do you ever say, this is going to be the one, honey pie. This is the one. Yes, Trinity. You're doing great, Trinity. You're a woman. That's why. The females do phenomenal in trading. It's crazy. You want to know why? Patience and discipline. That's exactly why. Men can't control themselves. No matter how much they convince themselves this time is different, they'll never be able to do it. They'll never be able to do it. Because you have created a habit all these years of never keeping the promises you make to yourself. See, a woman has to keep the promises she makes to herself because, let's face it, they run the house. Let's go. They have to be on point. When we get sick, guys, with a little cold, we're like, we're dying. I need an oxygen tank. I got a cold. Somebody. When the women get a cold, they're doing the laundry, they're cooking dinner, they're working, they're learning how to trade. True. 100% of all the women in the VIP are kick-ass, every single one of them. There's not one complainer, female complainer. I've never come across a female complainer in the VIP. It is unbelievable. I'm waiting for that one complainer. Am I right, VIPers? How do you get in the VIP? You are going to head over to the VossTrading.com, my beauties. This is where you're going to go, and that is where we will welcome you with open arms. Let's go over to Miss Market. We are in a bearish neutral state. You got room up to 674 and 676. Under 665.90, you have room down to 662. These are the men. You ready? Hey, Voss. Yes. When the little hand on the clock hits 2 o'clock and the second hand hits 2 seconds, do you think that, SPY, I will be able to take that trade right there? Because 30 years from now, I want to be able to know when the little hand hits the 2. What? What the hell are you talking about? The hell are you talking about, Bob? Yes. Bob, you can't even trade an A-plus setup correctly and consistently. And you want to know about the clock hands? Holy moly. Bob. Yes, we are in a wide state. All right. Anything above 67.25, you are going to leave alone, my beautiful traders. All right. Back under 66.79.73, you got room down to 66.37, but you got to be narrow. This is going to be a choppy one. NQES, chop, chop. Gupre, AVGO. I'm sorry. Did I start yapping? All right, here we go. Narrow state. You got room up to 340, Gupre. 340. To the downside, under 334, you got room down to 329.60. Meta, you got it. And I love you all very much. I really do. I really want to help you. But trading, you have to keep it as simple. Think of trading as simple as you can and make it 10 times more simple. All right, here we go. We are in a neutral state. Yes, it is. You got room down to 627. 627 here on Meta. All right. Watch these areas. They are going to start to become reversal areas. Just warning you. Above 641.59, you have room up to 649. You're welcome, Gurpreet. Let me ask you all a question. When I see a move like this, you start to fall down, right? When we start falling, why am I looking to go this way? Does anybody know? The novice trader is looking to get in on this fall. I'm sitting here saying, come on, come down to 690, like yesterday. Come down, come down, come down. Why? Why am I saying that? Boom, Zen method for the win. Boom, Zen method. Boom. Market cycle, you silly gooses. Market cycle. It's got to go back up. It's got to go back up. It is not going to fall anymore. Holy moly. Don't yell. Let's finish off these roses, my beauties. Adobe. Oh, yes. We have a VIP here. Oh, am I going to say it? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even saying it. All right, here we go. Adobe. We are in a bearish neutral state inside the whip zone. Okay? Candy. Candy knows what I'm talking about. All right. Yeah, we get them sometimes, folks. We still get them. All right, here we go. Adobe, bearish, neutral. Holy moly. Where are we on this thing? Way down here. All right. All right, Adobe. This is our move to the downside. 248. 248. You're down in position 3. So what we need to do now is find support. It's right here. 244. 244 is your major support on Adobe. You are in a bullish neutral state. Whoops. You're looking to go that way. We are not looking to go that way. Okay? Most novices, they see this gap down. We're going to bleed out. Oh, put it all on Adobe. We are going to bleed out. The PDF is over, man. Voss, the PDF is over. No, it ain't. We're just going to go back up, all right? Oh, man. Do we have fun in here? Do we have fun in here? Oh, man. We love this game. Marcus, Mr. D, Alan, Daniela, Yulina, we got to finish those roses. Come on, my beautiful traders. Let's finish those roses. Thank you, Mr. D. Thank you, JL Haba. Yo. Not anymore, he's not, DW. Hi, DW, not anymore. Nvidia, let's do it. All right, Nvidia, let's go. We are in a bearish neutral state. We are in position 2. You got room up to 188, everybody. 188 here on Nvidia. Now, remember, back under 184.64, you have room back down to 184, okay? You got to hold this support right here. Let me do it with this. You got to hold this support. Under this support, you're coming back that way. Where do you think you're going? All right? So you see this? This is now support. If you get underneath this, what does that now become? It's support now. But if you get underneath it, what will it become? Resistance. Yes. Good job, everybody. Proud of you guys. Very, very good. Which once was your friend is now not your friend. Depending which way you go. You know what I'm saying here? Sierra, Allen, Christopher Miller. Hey, 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 hey. Keep tapping. We are at 181,000 taps. So it's going up, Don Pablo? You want me to tell you for sure? Want me to tell you for sure? We can tell you. We have a special guest. Just let me know. Yes, it is Don Pablo, the wizard, shall set you free. Don Pablo wants to know, is the market going to go up today? We have no idea. Thank you, Sierra. The Qs, yes. By the way, over there, YTers, when the hat goes on, there's music that's played over here for the wizard, just so you know. I'm not totally insane, just a little bit. We do add music to it. We are in a bearish neutral state on the Qs. We have room up to 605. 605. Let's go. Back under 597. We have room down to 591 on the Qs. I could play the music for them for the wizard, but then I'm a DJ over here. Boom, taking this off, so that doesn't hear that. And now I'm DJ Voss all of a sudden. Here we go, my beauties. Let's go. It is Friday. Kosala, yes, sir. Kosala, we are in a bearish neutral state. We got to get back over $400. You have room up to 403 and 409. Back under 395. We have room down to 388 and 385. 5. I was about to do something, but I can't do it. I think some of you will laugh hysterically for the entire day, but I just can't do it. There's a line that you can cross, and I really want to do it, but I don't know. I don't know. IWM. I got to think about it. All right, here we go. IWM, position 1. You got room up to 251 and 254, okay? Back under 247. We got room down to 244, my beauties. Are we ready? Are we ready? It is time for roll call. John, Daniela, Yulita, Sierra, Jules, Alan, Chris, J.L. Hammer, Marcus, Mr. D, Edgar Allen, Yulita, Suzette, Jessica Pilak, Michelle, Candy, Michelle with a super fan. Yo, him, what does that say? I got to get this guy's name. Him, your best friend, yes. Striker. I thought I said him, your babes for a second. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. We're not done yet. Adorable Dad. Vega, Bill Boyle. Mariana Rodriguez. Reds. Paulo. KK. Sierra. JL Haba. Sue. Felicia Molly. The Believer. Pop, John McGarvey, and Jay Gilbert, Paulo. Another John McGarvey. I think we got 2 in here. Zen Method, Stevie B, Michelle. Mike S., thank you. Patron, I appreciate you. Shabazz, T. Muhammad. Striker, Hammer, Bill Boyle, the Powder Hound, K. Braden, Paul Miranda, Rasman World, Rangel Marquez, Jules. Yes, Jules Swims is the first donator of the day. W's in the chat for Jules Swims. Thank you, everybody. Get in that VIP. Let's get to work right now. You owe it to yourself, all right? You're better than this. I love you all. Have a great day. Give somebody a hug today. Make the world a better place. VIP, we'll see you in the chat in 1 minute. Peace out, everybody. Woo!